Here, this is Alex Pope from Worthwhile Gaming, and I'm going to be deck profiling Fairy Agent deck.
No, you're not. Give me that. You get to do that.
Okay, so first my agent deck I'm going to profile with my monsters. Before Kaleidoscope, how do you pronounce it?
Turn it upside down.
Oops. Okay, I tap in here because to use a pencil monster to give my monster attack increase. Okay, next I just have a Wing Crevo, just to help reduce the damage when it gets destroyed.
Put them on the table facing the camera.
Okay. Okay, next I have Agent Creation Venus. That just I can just pick on the life point, special summon Mr. Shine Ball for my deck. Next I have Agent Saturn, or Agent Judgment Saturn. Okay, basically I can just, 6 guys on the field, I can just tribute it and inflict damage to the opponent equal to the difference between your life points. Okay, next I have Honest. When a fairy, light fairy monster is being attacked, I can just discard it from my hand, and that monster gains attack equal to my monster's attacking monster. Oh, and then I just have a second Honest, just to help the deck. Okay, next I have Agent of Uranus, and this. Oh, so it sinks through the guys on the field. I can summon this from my hand, and once per turn, I can send one Agent monster from my deck to my graveyard. And if you do, this card level becomes the level the monster is sent to the graveyard as a card's effect. And then next, the big monster that uses all the agents is Master Hyperion. So I can special summon this monster by removing one agent monster from my hand, field, or graveyard. And if I can, once per turn, I can remove a agent monster. Once per turn, I banish a light monster from my graveyard and destroy a card in the field. And if it sinks into the skies of the field, you can do it twice per turn. Next, I just have Shining Angel. Just when it gets destroyed, special summon light monster. 1500 attack or less to the field attack mode. Next, I have Victoria. Might not be as common, but once per turn, I can select one dragon type monster in my opponent's graveyard and special summon it to my side of the field. Also, the other second phase is what helps the deck. My opponent can't select any other fairy type monsters on my side of the field as an attack target. Next, I have Royal Knight. And when this destroys a monster by battle, he gains life points equal to the defense of the destroyed monster. But this is the attack of this is kind of low, but they help it gain attack points. Next, I have Agent Wisdom Mercury. And this, if I control this card, no cards, I can draw a card during my standard phase. Next, I have Agent Mystery Earth. See this? When this is normal summon, I can add one agent monster from my deck to my hand, and if 6 new skies in the field, I can add one monster Hyperion to my deck to my hand instead. Oh, and then just next one is just Mystical Shine Ball to use with Agent Creation Venus. And then second Master Hyperion. And next I have Zeradus, Herald of Heaven. I just discarded to get 6 minute sky from the deck to my hand. And next I have Serenade the Melodious Diva. I can just tribute it. It counts as 2 tributes for summon light monster. And then next I have Agent Miracles Jupiter. Once per turn I can just remove one agent monster from my graveyard to select one face-up fairy type monster. I control and it gains 800 attack. Also, while it takes from the skies piece from the field once per turn, I can discard one fairy type monster. I select to remove from play and special summon it. Let's see. Next, I just have a second Agent Wisdom Mercury. Oh, also next I have Sephiroth, the Ultimate Time Lord. So this, it can't be normal summon set. The only way I can special summon it is if I have 10 or more monsters in my graveyard. And can't be special summoned by other ways. And also, once per turn, I can special summon one level 8 or higher monster from my graveyard to the field, but its effect's negated, but its attack becomes 4,000. And then next, it's just another Assyrian in the list either. Oh, also next, I have Agent Force Mars. So this card is unaffected by spell cards, and while sinks through the skies on the field, it gains attack equal to the difference of my plus life points and mine. Attack and defense. Next, I just have another Age of Wisdom Mercury. Next, there's another Agent Creation Venus. Just used with Mr. Imperium. Next, I have this monster called Athena. Each time a fairy tale monster is summoned, it inflicts 600 damage to my opponent, and once per turn, I can send one fairy tale monster air control to the graveyard, and special one fairy tale monster from the graveyard. Then next is kind of like a hand trap called Hand Water. So if someone inflict damage to me, I can just discard it and reduce it to 0. And then next, one of those really annoying monsters, Marshmallow. When it gets attacked face down, inflict 1,000 to damage on it. It can't be destroyed by battle. And then lastly, my third Master Trainer. Okay, that's all the monsters. Next, I have my trap ticket. Okay, so firstly, I have Solar Ray. I can just inflict 600 damage to my opponent for each face of light monster I control. Next, I have Ray of Hope. I can select 2 light monsters from my graveyard and add them to my deck. Next, I have Beckoning Light, which is great. I can discard my entire hand to the graveyard and select light monsters from my graveyard and add them back to my hand equal to the number of cards I discard. Next, I thought this was helpful. I have Abyss Stingray. I can special summon it as a fight monster. It's Thunder, Light, 5 levels, 19 attack. If summoned this way, it can't be destroyed by battle. Next, I have Dimension Wall. So I play it, and my opponent takes the battle damage I would have taken from the battle. And next I have Luminize, which is a great card for with light monsters. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster and negate it. And also, my monster, one face-up light monster control gains attack equal to that target's attack into the end phase. Into your next end phase, sorry. And next I just have Trap Jammer, which is helpful just to stop traps during the battle phase. And next I just have Negate Attack, which is really helpful to stop the opponent's attack monsters. And lastly I have Jing Shield, just in case if you're in a bind, no life points, you can just gain a lot of life points. Okay, that's all the traps. Now on to my spells. It's just a great field spell to have in this deck. Well, of course, I have 2 Sync from the Skies. And in case you don't know what it does, battle damage the controller of fairy type monster I control is reduced to 0. And then next I have Constellar Bout. The activation of light monster effects can be negated. And then next great card in this deck is Hall of the Fallen. Once per turn, I can special one fairy type monster from my hand, but I have control no monsters to activate it. And then next, since I have a lot of cards that are bans monsters, I have Light of Redemption. I can pay 800 life points and tug one of my bans monsters to add to my hand. Next, I have Fountain in the Sky. When light monster is destroyed by battle, and I can banish it and gain life points equal to the attack of the monster. Then next, I have just Sword of Ravine Light, just a great card in any deck to help it stop attacks if you don't have any monsters. And lastly, for the spells, I have Crystal Fire Moon Mirror Shield, which is really cool because if the crit monster battles an opponent's monster during damage, the crit monster's attack and defense become equal to the attack and defense of the opponent's monster, whichever is higher, plus 100. during damage calculation. And also, if this face card is sent from the field to the graveyard, pay 5 life points, and I can place it on either the top or the bottom of the deck. And then lastly, I have an extra deck. It's still it's not that big, but so firstly, I have number C39 Utopia Ray. Just takes 25 attacks, 2,000 defense, 3 level 4 light monsters. And then next I have number 1 or 2 Star Seraph Sentry. 3 level 4 light monsters and 25 attack, 2,000. Once per deck, I can just detach a monster, have my opponent's one of my opponent's monsters attack, and I can detach if it will be destroyed. I can detach monster and instead. Okay, that's all for my deck.
Sweet. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.